I was lucky enough to get it. So here it is, the EB410. Hey folks, welcome to the Netcruzer channel. So I'm down here in my basement, aka my RC pit area, and I just thought to give you kind of an update on what's been going on with me lately and give you a rundown on what's coming up. So last videos you saw, we went out and did a big group bash. That was fun. A couple videos out for that. I've got more coming up still, the end of that. I have some interesting things to talk about of what's coming up for the winter and what I'm going to be doing for RC racing into 2018 season. So for right now, it's 2017, November, end of November 2017. It's actually the Black Friday weekend right now, so happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans, and hope you're having a nice time with friends and family, and hopefully we're able to score some deals too, because, you know, in USA, once you eat your turkey, then you're supposed to go out and spend all your money on these crazy deals. I do have a little bit to talk about with some companies that have some discounts on right now. I'll get into that in a few minutes. But as I've come down here, I've just realized that I have a whole race series that I forgot to edit and upload. So I've got these on-road cars here. That was the maiden run of this car here, which I'll get into in that next video. And also I ran my 20-year-old Traxxas 4Tech 1.0 as well in a race. And those worked out very well. Then after the BMX bashing, things are a little rough right now. You can't see it, but the Traxxas Slash right there needs all the repairs done, needs the hub carriers and stuff fixed up. The Arma Typhon also needs repairs from the last BMX session, and the Cheetah also needs some repairs. The 4Tech 2.0, I think it's good to go. Actually, the 4Tech 2.0 just needs some double-sided tape to get that set up. Now, racing. So 2017 racing season is technically over for my local track. I could go try and travel around to some places if I wanted to, but I'm mostly going to be working on building out new cars and setups through the winter. So this has not been cleaned yet or anything, but this is my Schumacher K1 Aero, and it's been a good car, although I haven't liked it as much as the old Schumacher SX2 that I had before. So like you may have heard, there's a new hot four-wheel drive chassis on the market. Just came out last month in October, and it's by Tekno. I put out a video of the EB410 that hit my local track. Very well received. The guys really liked it. So what did I do? I placed an order, and here's the kicker. I was lucky enough to get it. So here it is, the EB410. Still brand new in its box, never been opened. So I need to break the seal on that. I figured, why might as well do it on a video. But before I get into that, let me just talk about this for a second. So these are fairly rare right now. They're actually sold out everywhere. And everyone that got one in the first initial orders has them, and now they're all on back order. So best luck to you to try and get some before Christmas if you don't have one in hand, but I have a feeling you might end up waiting until 2018 to get these. But it's got an interesting new steering system, big shocks, you know, I'll get into it later on. This is a kit. I personally have not built a kit in almost 20 years. I've done it before. I actually quite enjoyed it. So I last built the kit when I was a kid, and since then I've just been running mostly ready to runs. And the actual race spec vehicles that I do own, I've mostly bought these used. I mean, you learn how to fix them from servicing them, but I haven't built a new race spec vehicle from scratch in over 20 years, so I'm very excited about that. The other thing I'm excited about is where I got this car from and what's happening with that. I got this RC from Grumpy's RC Garage, and they're an RC company that's out of British Columbia, but they've recently just expanded, and now they have Canada and USA warehouses. And beyond that, I'm actually going to be racing for them a little bit. So I will be in my 2018 season, or in my next races that I go to, I will be sporting some Grumpy's branding. And, you know, I'm kind of pseudo-sponsored by them. So I've got a relationship with the folks at Grumpy's, and they've been treating me well. I can share some discounts on to you. So right now, they are having their Black Friday sale at Grumpy's RC Garage. And you can go there, and they have all their Hobbywing stuff on sale, 20% off all Hobbywing, as well as free shipping over $100. So go to the website, go check that out. I hope to get this posted either Friday night or Saturday morning, and then you'll have the weekend to do your shopping. But, you know, this video will live long beyond this weekend. That's just a quick touch on that. Grumpy's RC Garage is a pro shop that is tailored towards race spec RC vehicles. So they stock a lot of Tekno, and they also stock PR Racing. My first step is I need to build a car. So I got to get this car built out before I can race it. I likely will not be racing this until spring of 2018, but I will be building it out over the winter. I have some other stuff coming related to racing Tekno, but it's not here yet, so stay tuned for that. Oh, the other thing I want to mention, before I build this, I need to deal with this. My home workstation area is an absolute disaster. I've tried to clean it up a few times, but haven't really put a lot of effort into it. So I really, before I build a new fresh kit, I really need to get this organized and sorted out. I bought this cart thinking, oh, this will let me sort the vehicles, and actually that has been working. Before I just used to have all these vehicles just sitting on the ground, and it was a big jumbled mess. So now I've got this cart where I can sort all the vehicles, and I was going to put all of my spare tires into these bins and stuff. So it's a work in progress, but I need to get, like, my RC stuff is getting a little bit overwhelming and very unorganized right now. It's kind of scattered all over the place. So I've got to get that dealt with, as well as, you know, I have stuff that, for all the things that have broken recently and from going out and having fun bashing sessions, you know, I have new parts in here. Feeling a little bit scattered. I'm feeling a little bit behind. You know, I've had some other, you know, life things going on recently, just, you know, with family. As well as just seasonal changeover for the vehicles, as well as we're doing some upgrades to the house a little bit, some minor construction work, so I've been very busy with all that. But yeah, RC, I gotta get my stuff sorted with RC, get my act back together, because it's getting to be a little bit of a mess. And if I'm getting a little bit more serious about racing and gonna be, you know, essentially a sponsored driver, I gotta get my stuff sorted out. Let me just quickly throw this stuff aside, and then I'll crack the seal on the EB410. Let's just quickly go over the box before we break it open. So, additional parts that you need all your radio electrical system, you need a servo, you need a shorty lipo, paint for the body, you need wheels. It does not come with wheels or tires, so you need to provide your own 4x4 wheels, as well as you need a pinion. These are the hex driver sizes you need to build it, pliers, size of the nut drivers you need, a hobby knife, body reamer, as well as I've heard an arm reamer is a good thing to have for this car, especially with these. This is the first batch of these, and I've heard that the arms are very tight. So something else that would be good to have would be an arm reamer, which I don't have. I've got to look into getting one of those. So here we go, breaking the seal on my EB410. There we go, seal is broken. I'm not going to be building anything, I just want to get it opened to take a look. This is also the first retail package that I've seen, because all of the other ones that were on YouTube that I watched were pre-release versions. Now I'm a little bit behind on that now, but you know, this is the retail packaging. This is a full retail box. This is not a pre-release version. I did buy this. I should mention that even though I'm essentially going to be racing for Grumpy's RC Garage, I did buy this this RC. Oh, it was just a sleeve. So then we've got an actual flip open box here. All right, and here's all of the parts. It's like a big Lego set, but then you get to play with it and race it and go really fast with it. Should be fun. We've got the body. That's neat. Got the body, you got the wing mounts. Where's the instructions? Looks like the instructions are down at the very bottom. What's this bag? I'm not going to open any of these, I just wanted to quickly take a look. This one is a lot of different little parts. Here's all of your oils. This one looks like shocks and springs and stuff. These just fell over. And here's the chassis. Look at this, what's front and what's rear? Well, it's opposite of what you'd think. This is front and this is rear. So yeah, it's a very unique chassis layout, but if you look at the reports of how this vehicle has been doing, it's killing it out there. It's just killing it. And here's the instructions. Cool. So, I don't know how much of the build I'm going to video. You know, leave a comment below if you want to see some of the build process videoed. But mostly, first step, I got to get my other RCs repaired. Second step, I got to clean up this area because I don't want to build in a mess of unorganization. So got to get that sorted out, and then I can start the build. So probably start the build, I don't know, I'm thinking, oh, this will be like some time around Christmas I'll start the build. So I've got a lot of videos to come up before then. Thanks for watching, and if you are looking to buy some Tekno stuff, check out Grumpy's RC Garage. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care.